Welcome back into the DFS Den. It's Dave Eddy here, aka Corporal Eddie on Twitter. And I hope you've been following along here lately. Ever since we started doing the word of the day, been back on a hot streak. Which reminds me, congratulations yesterday. Bob from, I think it's North Carolina, had got the word. It was tequila. So congratulations, Bob. First one to get it. So that's awesome. Hope you're all following along here with the word of the day. Again, you can comment either on the YouTube video. Bob actually direct messaged me on Twitter, but you can put it anywhere I can see it. Prefer the YouTube comments, but whatever works best for you. But let's hop into today's slate. We're going to do things a little bit differently, but I'm kind of chasing the gold at the end of the rainbow again. And today is going to be a prime example of how having a system for DFS is fantastic, but you've got to be able to adjust, slate to slate. And that's what we're going to do today. Today, there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment from what you're used to hearing me talk about it. I'm going to start off with my stack, which is going to be the Phillies, going up against Pablo Espino, who is not very good. Sorry to the Espino family, but he's not really a very great pitcher, and he's a guy that we've attacked in the past, and we're going to do so again today with that Phillies lineup. And I mean, the Phillies should put up a good amount of runs today. They are quite a bit higher than the next closest team in expected runs today, so that's where I'm looking to go as far as my top stack. And I really like them so much better than everyone else, and that's why things are going to be a little bit different today. Now, the hitter in there I like is Kyle Schwarber. If I'm stacking the Phillies, I'm going to be high on Schwarber because if they're scoring runs, he's likely a huge part of it. And that's a beautiful lefty versus righty matchup. I mean, Kyle Schwarber has been, one of the best power hitters all season. And then I'm going to look at Yordan Alvarez. Again, we're talking about major power hitter. Now, Yordan is a little bit expensive, and that's typically not how I go about things. Usually the stack is the stack. You're going to play the best matchup there. But a lot of times, the other hitter I give you will be someone a little bit lower price because we're paying up at pitching. But today's going to be a little bit different. I really like Yordan Alvarez today going up against Zach Plesac. Again, a beautiful lefty versus righty matchup. When we get to pitching, I am advocating for two guys that are down in the bottom third of pricing. So I'm looking at Jeffrey Springs going up against the Detroit Tigers. Tigers are a team that strike out a lot, don't put up a lot of runs, and Springs is a guy that when he's on, he can strike some guys out. Now, the reason his price is so low is because he's probably going to get to 6 innings at the most. But against the Tigers, you could see a 6-inning, 8 or 9 strikeout effort. And that's going to be a hell of a value for what his price is. And then when your stat goes off, then you're looking pretty. The other guy that I'm looking at is absolutely at the bottom of the pricing tier. Usually in those situations, someone that you could play in that area would be, a prospect, making like his MLB debut or something like that. A lot of times it's like an opener or something that you're not interested in. But today we get Cole Ragans going up against the White Sox. And Cole Ragans is the guy that at one time was a pretty heralded prospect. He's undergone Tommy John surgery twice, and so he's kind of flown under the radar for a while, but he's been killing it in AAA. He's a guy that is a pretty high strikeout pitcher. So at that price tag, you don't need him to do a whole lot. If he goes out there and gets you 5 innings, strikes out 6, and gives up 1 or 2 earned runs, that's hell of a value. So we're doing things a little bit different today. I hope that you're following along. If you haven't done so already, go ahead on over here and you can subscribe to us. Turn on those notifications so you get an alert every time that one of these videos comes out so you're ready to rock and roll with it. And then go ahead and like on this video if you haven't done so or if you've been enjoying them. And don't forget the word of the day. Go ahead and comment if you figured out or if you think you know what it is. Otherwise, we'll see y'all tomorrow.